Hello, I'm Maxwell, and I help teach young men purpose in life. Today, I want to talk about being a social individual. One thing I've struggled with all my life was being social. I was raised homeschooled and frankly moved around the country a lot where it was mostly just my family and I. Things happened, and I found that I wasn't really raised in a way where I was always socially outgoing. I was raised in my room, stuck playing video games all day. Even talking on the microphone on Xbox was kind of anxious and nervous for me. I had to build myself up completely anew to become a vibrant and social person that I am now. Today, I'm going to give you some tips and some actionable steps towards the end of this video to help you become a social individual. So to get started, I've already kind of told my story or a summary of my life. But when I really wanted to become a social individual is when I was 12 years old and I was doing theater class. So I was going out, going to youth group, theater, and in these social moments, I found myself to be so isolated. I wanted to be like these popular, quirky kids that could start a conversation with anyone, get the pretty girl, be this social butterfly, and have the popularity and the people interested in me. Now, the important thing that I take from this little part of the story is trying. At the age of 12 years old, I understood that I needed to build a social skill. So I took the little steps. I didn't know anything what I was doing. I never read a social book or watched a video on how to be social. I just thought, okay, I'm sitting in the corner. Let me walk a little bit closer and then maybe I'll be thrown into the conversation. Let me pick up on these social cues and see if I can do them myself. Now, maybe you go to school and you're not the most social guy, or you're a little anxious when it comes to going to girls or going up and talking to them or interviews, so forth. The first point that I want to talk about is taking the actionable steps to go out and become social. Now, the points that I have for you is you have to set your mind right. Like I did when I was 12 years old, I realized I need to start improving on this. So, how am I going to do? I'm going to set a goal. I set a goal which for you it might vary. I don't know how social you are, but let's assume it's kind of anxious for you to just go out and have a normal conversation with someone. So you set a goal every day. I'm going to at least say hi to someone new, or once a week, because I go out to a social obligation twice a week. One of those days, I'm going to set the goal of talking to someone new. Now you have set a goal. I want to become a social beast. My first mini goal of that achievement, of that layer, is to talk to someone new. Now, a big tip that helped me become social was kind of this wishy-washy thing that I picked up was visualization. I thought this is what girls do. You know, why should I sit down in my car before I go to school and visualize something? Should I not just live in the moment and make decisions as it's happening? I realized after sitting down in my car and visualizing what I wanted to do, the charisma and the people I wanted to talk to, when it came time to actually be in the moment and say hi to that girl or the guy at the front desk, it already came to me because I visualized, I lived what just happened. So this main point I have for you right now is I want you to close your eyes right now. I'll do it with you. So you close your eyes, and let's say you're going to the gym. You have the front desk people, they say hello to you, and you want to imagine just this vibrant person that you're just jumping with energy. So imagine yourself walking to the front desk saying, "Hey, good morning. How are you, by the way? Is it busy for a Monday?" It's just saying more than what you used to say. So when you visualize going into the gym, you can open your eyes if they're still closed. So if you visualize going into the gym as a social animal, saying hi to everyone you walk past, saying that joke you always wanted to say, saying hi to the pretty girl, when you visualize that, when you finally go into the actual moment, you click. You think, oh shit, I was just thinking about that desire. And the important key is when you're visualizing and it comes to finally saying what you visualized, like saying hello to that person, is to do it without thought. You want to be almost like an instinct and just say it. Now, when I think of a very charismatic person, I almost think of an idiot. Like, that's the hard truth. We're intellectual people. We kind of overthink things a lot. But if you want to be social, dumb yourself down where you don't worry about the social cues and all the BS that comes with anxiety when it comes to that. So, another thing I have. So, you set the goal, you visualize, but you want to throw this into your routine eventually. Eventually, that goal becomes a daily goal that you put on your morning checklist is say hello to one new person a day. You want to progressively overload just like you do in the gym, but with your social skills. First, it's one new person in the gym you say hello to. You have a conversation for a minute, and then it's two people, and then it's three people, and then it's 5-minute conversations with all of them. And soon it becomes a game in life to have this routine where you're constantly going out and saying hello to people. And it's also, this is all dandy. It's all nice to say, visualize, go out, dumb yourself down, say what's on your mind. But you have to have the mindset. The mindset's very important because it sets you right. Because I can go throughout the day, I have social skills. I have pretty good social skills that I'm confident in, but I need to make sure I'm in a social mood. I can't just snap into a social mood. I have to make the decision the moment I wake up to who am I going to be today? So if you want to be social, just like I did when I was 12 years old, you have to visualize and think, okay, today I'm going to be social. I'm going to be welcoming. I'm going to be open to all types of people, and I'm going to just say my mind, because I can go throughout the day just locked in, go to the gym, won't even say hello to anyone. I'll just keep my head down. And then I think, damn, I didn't even say hello to anyone. Dude, what am I doing at work? I've just been alone. I've been shut down. Open yourself up and physically think to yourself, okay, I'm just going to be social. I'm going to talk to everyone today. And then as you open up, you have the goal in mind, you have the routine of doing it, and then it is the desire. The 12-year-old me had the desire to go out and do this. You have to have the desire and the understanding of when you have that desire to do it. Now, I'm not saying, oh, I want to go out and be social. That's the desire. I'm talking you're walking past a broad and you think, damn, she's pretty. I want to talk to her. Boom. Go up and talk to her the instant you get that idea. Don't even stress about what you got to say. This is where it comes into, you kind of have to be dumb and just forget about everything. Just go up and talk like a moron. Because that's the main point of being social. It's not all about critical, rational, philosophical thinking. It's just, oh, I want to talk to a pretty girl. There's a pretty girl right there. Let me not stress about it anymore. And I reassure you that once you get into a talkative state and you think, holy shit, Maxwell's right, you won't want to stop. You want to go throughout the entire day just talking to new people. But for those days that you wake up crabby, make sure to set your mindset straight. So hopefully this video has helped give you motivation and actionable and reasonable steps to go out and become a social person that you want to be. I want to leave you with one last thing. You can forget the rest. You can forget all the main steps and whatever. But the very important part is getting the ball rolling. Because I was just in a rut. I was going through mental trials and tribulations of what am I doing with my life? And I locked myself in and I didn't allow myself to be social. And I thought, dude, what am I doing? I'm losing this skill. I lost the momentum of the ball. And once I started working with my social skills, getting it rolling, the important thing is to keep it going. Every chance you have, every desire you get to speak to someone, fulfill it. Do not close yourself and lock yourself in. Because trust me, it's so much better to just keep the ball of charisma going instead of just an on and off switch. Change who you see yourself and become that social individual. Again, I'm Maxwell, and I'd really appreciate it if you could like and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos like this. Now, go out there and speak to some new fucking people.